Hey guys, I have a hair tutorial for you guys today. Here are 6 steps that you can take to style your hair to help it stay upright and spiky all day long. So the first step that you are going to want to take involves hair care. So I have a couple product recommendations based around keeping your hair free of product buildup and residue buildup that's going to weigh the hair down. So the first thing that I recommend doing is adding an anti-residue shampoo. This one is by Neutrogena. This is like a clarifying shampoo, and basically it's going to make sure that all the excess oils, product buildup, and things like that are clear from your hair. This is quite stripping, so I don't recommend you do this every single day, but maybe once or twice a week. And that's just going to help, like I said, clear out everything from the scalp. And then the other thing that I want to recommend is a lightweight conditioner. I know a lot of conditioners leave that kind of silky feeling substance in your hair, which looks nice, but it weighs the hair down, and I find it just makes product kind of sit on top of your hair. So the one that I love, this like holy grail product, is Veganese from Lush. And the description says a light conditioner that doesn't weigh the hair down but gives lots of shine, and that's exactly what you want. So the second thing that I like to do is I like to style my hair wet and blow dry it back or hold it back while it dries. And this is just going to help start to shape the hair. And hair is really like moldable and flexible while it's wet, so if you get it to dry in the shape that you want, it's going to stay that way all day. So I'm just going to blow dry my hair backwards right now. You can also just put on like a snapback and pull your hair back while it dries, and I have a whole video on that which I will link down below. So now that our hair is all blow dried back, the next step that I like to take is to add in a volumizing powder or a texture spray or a root volumizer or even a dry shampoo, something that's going to work at the root to help make a base that's going to keep your hair upright. And the one that I like to use is by bigsexyhair, and it is the powder play. It's just a powder that works in clear, and I like to just kind of sprinkle it into the roots of my hair and work it in, and like I said, it just helps to keep the hair nice and upright throughout the day. So you can see the difference that that made. It's just going to help keep everything nice and upright. Okay, so step number 4 is going to be the actual product that you want to use. Now obviously you want to look for a product that has like the high hold, but I also like to find a product that retains like pliability. So I don't recommend you use a gel per se. That's going to really like harden and crunch up. I like to be able to run my fingers through my hair throughout the day and kind of zhuzh things up as I need to. So the one that I recommend is by Hans de Foucault, and it is the Claymation. It gives me a nice matte finish that I prefer, and it has really high hold, so I really like to use that product, but obviously use whatever product that you want that has the finish that you want. So I like to take a dime size amount of this, and with any hair type you really want to use just the amount of product that you need. So if you have really thin hair and you use too much product, it's going to actually weigh your hair down. And I like to really get it into the root, not just the ends of the hair, but the root of the hair where you actually need it to kind of hold and stay upwards. And then work it all the way through the hair. I like to kind of use scrunching motions, and whatever's left I like to run down the sides and back just to kind of hold that bit down. To use a hairspray, and this is just going to be the final kind of step to set in and lock in whatever style you've created. The one that I like to use is by bigsexyhair, the Spray and Play. It is a bit more expensive, but I really like this one because a lot of hairsprays that I've tried leave some like white flakes in it if you run your fingers through it, but this one doesn't have that kind of breakdown. So I just like to take it, cover up your forehead, and use a couple spritzes to lock it in place. And like I said, if hairspray is not your thing, you can skip this step. You can skip any of these steps, use the ones that you think are more applicable to you. So my final piece of advice is to stay consistent with your hairstyle. If you style it upwards every single day, your hair is going to want to naturally form into that same style, and it's going to be a lot easier to style, and it's going to also want to just hold in that shape a lot better. So that's all the advice I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps. I know I had a lot of comments asking how to get their hair to stay up properly. A lot of comments about really thick hair not wanting to stay up properly. This is all the advice that I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any more tips, products, etc., make sure you leave them down below for each other in the comment section, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.